No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Why is this happening?
I just don't want to knock it over on accident.
No, that makes sense. Better?
I'll sit right there.
Right here.
Right under the camera.
I told them about how they wrapped up to something for a significant amount of time. Then they have to charge you something and it was the same thing, it was underground, old cables, just very similar kind of issue. But it's going to have to rip up all those roads around. It makes sense. Just know that there was a road every time.
No, it's like...
Well, they are noisy. But yeah, I mean, how much budget is that? It's going to be in one of those rare zones. It's pretty good. Needs point. I'm sure you can write that. Well, people use their laptop. The show is going to start. Use their laptop. Just don't take your time. We're not sharing our offices. What? Sharing our time.
Wait, what's well, I definitely I was with their home
He lives there. mean, Jenny's it just you know, this is two very different things in American things. It means the reverse. Oh, it's quite good in American. It's like really good. It's quite good. I remember someone said, "Oh, yes, your mistake was quite good." And I'm like, "Well, thanks." That's nice. I mean, it's good. How long are you there for?
Just a semester, so like 5 years.
Whereabouts?
In Camden. Hey,
I don't live in Camden anymore.
I didn't make that decision. That's where, like, we had a 3-year program that our school partner did, which is, you know, but like it was like 20, no, it was like 15 of us from my college, and then 2 of our professors. So like we took 2 classes with like essentially adjunct professors through the program. And this program, no. Well, I can't remember what it was called, but like we took the year that I went for whatever reason. It was 2015. And we were stuck with like terrible student housing at Camden, and then all of our classes were online. So my tooth care was crazy. That's like from zone 2 to zone 1. And it's like a 45-minute tooth ride. It was terrible.
I say bad weather. I mean bad traffic. I mean not for you. I mean it's alright, I used to be able to do this, right? What is it? You gotta come down from Camden. It's not crazy.
No,
oh, hold on.
Because you take the northern line and you
Yeah. Central line, that's not bad.
It's not that crazy, but it is like a 40-minute journey.
I mean, the night and Camden when I lived in London was still pretty edgy. Although getting expensive.
I lived directly across the road from Camden Market, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was a wild time.
Never seen that
the Atheist Tragedy. Thank you so much for attending the final show of Streetlight Shakespeare Ensemble 2025 MFA Festival. This festival is the capstone of the Shakespeare Performance MFA year and involves all the plays from our whole season in quick succession, back to back, for a whole week. Honest Woman debuted in November as part of our small-scale showcase, which in this case means that all character tracks are split among 4 actors. As you can imagine, this requires an immense amount of speed and precision, so please keep your legs and arms inside the vehicle at all times and watch for flying actors. They may exist if you're not expecting them to. The Honest One's Revenge runs about 90 minutes with no intermission. Please be advised that this show contains sexual themes, depictions of murder, death, suicide, stylized violence, attempt sexual assault, homophobia, and forced marriage with mentions of incest and war. Please take care of yourselves. After the show, please join us at a reception in the lobby with wine and snacks to help us close out our awesome festival. With that, sit forward, engage, and enjoy The Honest Woman's Revenge.
And I want money for my sons.
We're the sons.
And I'll do anything to get.
And I'm Horatio. I'm Danville's best friend. I'll do anything I can to help him get the money.
To get the money, I'll get my niece Charlotte to go to war.
I'm Charlemont. I'm honest and a woman.
And I want to go to war.
My dad won't let me. I'm Montferrat. Hi, Dad. And I don't want her to go to war.
That's Montferrat, my brother, and he doesn't want you to go to war.
I want to go to war. Okay.
But wait, I don't want you to go to war.
Who are you?
I'm Castabella, Charlemont's fiance, and
We're getting married.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Castabella's marrying my son, Roussard.
Roussard, my sweetheart.
He's fragile.
And I'm Sebastian, the younger, hotter brother, and I support a woman's right to choose.
And I'm an adulterer, and I want sexual freedom! And man won't let me have it. I'm the man. This is my husband, Belforce, and we're the parents of...
Me, Castabella, remember? I'm marrying Charlemont!
What? Oh, Roussard is better.
But she's so pretty.
I wish there was a place I could go get fun with my boyfriend.
Oh, I can help you with that! I'm Cataplasma, and I run a brothel.
No, I'm Fresco.
And I'm Fresco! He has a lantern. Oh!
Baby, like my fire.
Anyway, my brother Montferrat has too much money.
I do have too much money.
With my niece Charlotte out of the way, I'll be the only heir. But I'll need the help of a special little friend.
I thought I was your special friend.
I couldn't have done this scheming without you, Horatio. So get this bread.
And I'm Jasper. I work here. We're right there, all right? Enjoy the show.
I saw my niece Charlotte, but now apart from her father. Tell her I desire to speak with her. Horatio, thou art read in nature and her large philosophy, and thou concludes that pleasure only flows upon the stream of riches.
Wealth is lord of all felicity.
'Tis oracle, for what's a man that's honest without wealth?
Both miserable and tempting.
He's worse, Horatio, for if charity be an essential part of honesty, and should be practiced first upon ourselves, which must be granted, then your honest man that's poor is most dishonest, for he is uncharitable to the man whom he should most respect. But what doth this touch me, that seem to have enough? Thanks, industry. 'Tis true. Had not my body spread itself into posterity, perhaps I should desire no more increase of substance than would hold proportion with mine own dimensions. Yet for my children, they are as near to me as branches to the tree whereon they grow, and may as numerously be multiplied. As they increase, so should my providence. For from my substance they receive the sap whereby they live and flourish.
Sir, enough. I understand the mark whereat you aim.
Silence, we are in company. Charlemont,
Tomorrow, Uncle.
noble Charlemont, good morrow. Is not this the honored day you purpose to set forward to the war?
My inclination did intend it so, had not my father contradicted it.
Oh, noble war, thou first original of all man's honor, How dejectedly the baser spirit of our present time hath cast itself below the ancient work of our ancestors, from whose noble deeds ignobly we derive our pedigrees.
You need not urge my spirit by disgrace. 'Tis free enough. My father considered innocent. To curb me hedonizing maintenance, put me in the habit of my rank, unbind me from that strong necessity, and call me coward if I stay behind.
For want of means. Braccio, where's the gold? I disinherit my posterity to purchase honor. Here's 1,000 crowns.
Oh. In exchange for this, I leave my bond.
'Tis witness of my love, and love doth always satisfy itself. Now to your father, labor his consent. My importunity shall second yours. We will obtain it.
If entreaty fail, the force of reputation shall prevail.
Go call my sons, that they may take their leaves of noble Charlemont. Now, my Braccio.
The substance of our former argument was wealth.
The question how to compass it.
Young Charlemont is going to the war.
Thou begins to take me.
Mark me, she has a wealthy father, ready even to drop in his grave. And no one's power, when Charlemont is gone, can interpose twixt you and him.
Thou hast apprehended both my meaning and my love. Now let thy trust for undertaking and for secrecy both measure with thy amplitude of wit, and thy reward shall parallel thy worth.
Your resolution has already bound me to your service.
And my heart to thee. Oh, there are my sons. There's mine. Let all men lose, so I increase my gain. I have no feeling of others.
In this current of my tears, divert the inclination from the war. For of all my children, thou art only left to promise a succession to my house. Stay at home.
O worthy father, the weakest sighs you breathe have power to turn my strongest purposes. But shall I serve for nothing but a vain parenthesis in the honored story of your family? There's none within our house where either out of spirit or example has turned a soldier. Only Charlemont has repeated that same heartless thing that cowardly bolds to play upon.
Good morrow, my lord.
Tomorrow, good brother. Tomorrow, uncle.
Tomorrow, kind niece. What? How you washed your eyes with tears this morning? Come, by my soul, her purpose has deserved your free consent. Your tenderness dissuades her. What to the father of a gentle woman should be more tender than the maintenance and the increase of honor to his house? My lord, here are my boys. I should be proud that either this were able or that inclined to be my niece's brave competitor.
Your importunities have overcome. Pray God my false brand prove not ominous.
We have obtained it. Ominous. In what? It cannot be in anything but death. And I am of a confident belief that in the time, place, manner of our deaths, to follow fate with that necessity that makes us sure to die. And in a thing ordained so certainly unalterable, what can the use of providence prevail?
Lord Tampa, my Lord Montefiori's good cousin Charlemont, I was afeard I should have come too late to tell you that I wish thy undertakings the success. My lord, my duty would not let you go without receiving your command.
She was coming to present her service, but now no more. The cook invites to breakfast. Will please your lordship enter? Noble lady.
Noble mistress, you, the last and best that speaks my farewell, like the imperious words of the most sweet ovation, wholly have possessed my liking and shall ever live in the soul of my true country. So, mistress, with this kiss, I'll take my leave. My worthy servant, you mistake the intent of kissing. It was not meant to separate a pair of lovers, but to be the seal of love. Imported by the joining of our mutual and incorporated breaths, that we should breathe but one contracted life. Or stay at home, or let me go with you. Will I cast a bella for myself to stay, or you to go and tax my youth with weakness? But here's the man whose knowledge I have made of the purpose of our knowledge, that I am turned by marriage, shall confirm.
Ah, I salute you both with the spirit of spirit. Did you never hear that when a certain soldier went to war, the heavy clouds hung down, wept sad showers, as if that day presaged some ill success which fatally should kill her happiness? Methinks my eyes are like those weeping clouds, and as for showers presage, so do my tears. Some sad event will follow my sad fears.
Hi, superstitious, is it bad to kiss?
Now my fears hurt me more than this.
Fie! These carnal kisses do stir up the concupiscences of the flesh. Oh! Here's your daughter underneath her servant's lips.
The kiss I gave was but a parting one.
A lusty blood. Now by the lip of love were I to choose your joining one for me.
Madam, your father stays to bring you on the way. My lord, I humbly take my leave. Madam, I kiss you. And you, proceed. Farewell. Dear sir! You are the man whose honest trust my confidence hath chosen for a friend. I shall take that friendship of Atheist, but fear not that your profit shall be small. Your interest shall exceed your principal.
Monsieur Langevin Snuff, happily encountered. The honesty of your conversation makes me desire more interest in your familiarity.
If your lordship is willing to salute me without ceremony, I shall be willing to exchange my service for your favor.
I embrace your disposition and desire to give you as liberal assurance of my love as my Lord Belforest, your deserved favorite.
His lordship is pleased with my plainness and truth of conversation.
It cannot displease him in the behavior of his noble daughter, Castabella. A man may read her worth and your instruction.
Mistress is most sweetly modest, fair, honest, handsome, wise, well-born, and rich.
She deserves a worthy husband, sir. I have often wished a match between my elder son and her. The marriage would join the houses of Belforest and Danville into a noble alliance.
And the unity of families is a work of love and charity.
And that work and employment will be coming the goodness of your disposition. If your lordship will please to impose it upon me, I will carry it without any setting exam. The surest way to satisfy your wish. Most joyfully accepted. Roussard, here are letters from my Lord Belforest, touching my desire to that purpose. Roussard, I send you suitor to Castamella. Follow his instructions. He will be your leader. In plainness and in truth.
My leader? Does your lordship think me too weak to give the onset myself?
I will only assist your proceedings.
So I think you had me for a sick man can hardly get a woman's goodwill without help.
Charlotte, thy gratuities and my promises were both but words, and both like words shall vanish into air. For thy poor empty hand I must be mute. This gives me feeling of a better suit. Horatio, please precisely note this man.
His own profession would report him ignored.
But compares profession with his life. They so directly contradict themselves, as if the end of these instructions were but to divert the world from sin, that he more easily might engross it to himself. By that I am confirmed an atheist. Well, Charlotte is gone, and here thou seest, perhaps, is the foundation of my thought.
She is the woman Castabella loves.
This Castabella is a wealthy pair, and by her marriage with my elder son, my house is honored and my state increased. This work should make the soul of honesty ambitious to turn villain. Go present, and by crimson scarf, like Charlemagne's, prepare thee a disguise. In the habit of a soldier, hurt and lame, be ready at the wedding.
As I vowed, your instrument shall make your project proud.
This marriage will bring wealth. If that succeed, I will increase it, though my brother bleed.
Nay, good sir, in truth, if you knew how little it pleased me, you would forbear it.
I will not leave you till thou hast given me a favor.
What favor would you have?
I'll give you a nice little hair.
Do you want hair, sir?
No, Faith, I want no hair so long as I can have it for money.
What would you do with my hair then?
For thy sake, sweetheart.
Do you think I'd love to have my hair worn off?
Come, you are so witty now and so sensible.
Why, now you're satisfied, I hope. I've given you a favor.
A favor? What, a kiss? Really, give me another.
Show me that I gave you.
How should I show it you?
You're really a favor if you'll not bestow the keeping of it 1 minute. Well, just love me. That's the purpose of my coming. Love you. Yes, very well. Give me thy hand upon it. Nay, you mistake me. If I love you very well, I must not love you now, for now you're not very well. You're sick. This equivocation is for the just now. Do you love me? With all my heart. And with all my heart, I'll give you a jewel to hang in your ear. Harkee, I can never love you. Call you this a jewel to hang in my ear? I will not leave her for it. Methinks it animates a man to stand to it when a woman desires to be rid of him upon the first sight. I entertain the offer of this match with purpose to confirm it presently. I have already moved to my daughter, but she refused it with such a passion as though she had a love inclining firmly to some other one, and in that obstinacy she remains.
Verily, that disobedience does not become a child. You will be accessory to your own dishonor if you suffer it.
Your honest wisdom has advised me well. This instant night she shall be married.
Best.
Please, your lordship, my mother attends in the gallery and desires her conference. This means I used to bring you to your ear. Sir, if your great advice assists me not, I shall be forced to violate my faith.
Since Charlemange's absence, I have weighed her love with the spirit of consideration, and in sincerity I find it to be frivolous and vain. Withdraw your respect. Her love deserveth it not.
Dear sir, I know your heart cannot profane the holiness you make profession of, with such a vicious purpose as to break the vow your own consent did help to make.
Can she deserve your love? You see, she purchases your separation with the hazard of her blood and life. 'Tis rather hate that doth division move.
Oh, do not wrong her. 'Tis a generous mind that led her disposition to the war. For gentle love and noble courage are so near allied that one begets another. Or love is sister and courage is the brother.
But Custopher,
Tush! You mistake the way into the urban. The passage lies not for no reason, but for love.
Believe me, mother, I do love a woman.
But first thou the affection of an absent love, for the sweet possession of a man. Our greatest pleasure. Use thou for the imaginary joy of an unsatisfied affection to an absent woman. Continues thy desire with fruitless contemplation for the thing it loves, still moved and still unsatisfied.
Sweet wife, thy joyful husband thus salutes thy cheeks. My husband? Oh, I am betrayed. Dear friend Charlotte, oh, be not bribed by that you so neglect to bring a just neglect upon yourself. Dear father, let me but examine my affection. Sir, your prudent judgment can persuade your son that 'tis improvident to marry one whose disposition he did ne'er observe. Good sir, you'll curse the hour you rashly married me.
my lord Balfours, I would not have her forced against her choice.
Passion of me, a peevish girl, I charge you with my blessing and the authority I have to claim the obedience. Marry him. A rape! A rape! A rape! How now?
What's that?
Why, what is but a rape to force a wench to marry? Since it forces her to lie with him, she would not. Husband, you're both uncivil and profane.
Thou disobedient villain, get thee out of my sight. Now by my soul, I'll plague thee for this rudeness.
Come, set forward to the church, and verify the proverb, the nearer the church, the further from God. Poor wench, for thy sake, may his ability die in his appetite, that thou beest not troubled with him thou dost not. May he help to make himself cuckold. Let the chambers be matted and the hinges oiled at his own request, that he may sleep the quietlier. And in that sleep, let him be soundly cuckolded. And when he knows it, let the law take no hold of her, because he did it.
We expected you an hour since.
Certain ladies at my house, madam, detained me.
We are beholden to you for your company.
our seriousness. 'Tis out of season to be heavily disposed.
We should all be wound up in the key of mirth.
The music there.
Everybody get up.
My soul foretells the news will make our music fall.
My spirit does speak my own question as if knew his answer was please.
Soldier, what news? We heard a rumor of a blow you gave the enemy.
Tis very true, my lord. The enemy, defeated in a fair advantage by a clash of strategy, went all the artillery against the town, and equally divided into front and rear, they marched. Coming to a stand upon the violent current of a stream, my governor let go the exclusive, and the flood rose. Those that could not swim were only drowned, but those that thought to escape by swimming were by murderers that flanked the level of the flood, both drowned and slain.
Now, by my soul, soldier, a brave service.
Oh, what became of my dear Charlemont? Walking the next day upon the fatal shore, amongst the slaughtered bodies of their men, which the full stomach sea had cast upon the sand, was much unhappy chance to light upon a face whose favor when it lived my astonished mind had informed me. She lay in her armor as if it were her coffin, and the weeping sea runs up like one whose milder temper doth lament the death of her whom in his rage he slew. Oh, Charlemagne! Your fear hath told you of my grief was loath to be the messenger. Oh, God!
Charlemont drowned. Why, how could that be, since it was the adverse party that received the overthrow?
And her forward spirit pressed into the fight, and being engaged with the enemy, was overborne and perished in the flood. And here's the sad remembrance of her life, which for her sake I will forever live. Torment me not with witness of that I desire not to believe, yet must.
Thou art a street child, and dost come at night to be the cursed messenger of death. Away, depart this house, be gone, dispatch. Thou art the most delicate, sweet, eloquent villain.
Was that what's happening?
Rarely. Be gone, I will not hear a blood. Oh, this uncertain state of mortal man.
I feel myself not well.
You yield too much to grief.
All men are mortal, and the hour of death is uncertain. Therefore, in my life, if you be sick, you shall do well to set your sacred present on me. Make your will.
I have my wish. Lights for my brother.
This next room, please, your lordship.
Where are you going?
I will throw a while and pray with the honest counsel of this man. My daughter's gone. Come, son, Mistress Cataplasma, come. We'll up into her chamber. Ooh. I hate these bird guards! Hey, fill some drink, boy. Hey!
Not a drop more by this life.
Oh, you left the damnable stuff here.
Take that in snuff, sir. That monster of snuff. What has my brother done?
Made his will. I have to lay his hair. Brother, now, good night.
The sky is dark. We'll bring you o'er the fields. Who can but strike wants wisdom to maintain. He that strikes safe and sure has heart and brain.
Oh, double misery. Heaven, is my fate for loving where thou lovest to get thy hate? Or is my Charlemont thy chosen love, and therefore has received thyself? Divorced from love is punishment enough, sweet heaven, without being married unto hate.
Oh! Oh! Be the respect plasma now, good night. I pray when your man has brought you home and return to my house.
He shall instantly wait upon your ladyship.
Oh, here's your bride. Your sickness will distaste the expected sweetness of the night.
The sweetness of the night consists in rest.
With that sweetness thou shalt surely be blessed, unless my brony wake.
Oh, do not moan. She had rather you would wake and make her groan.
Nay, sweetheart, I will not trouble thee. Thou shalt not lose thy maid in her tonight.
Oh! Might that weakness ever be enforced, I never would desire to sue divorce.
Well, go to bed.
I will attend you, sir.
Mother, good night.
Pleasure be your bedfellow. Why, sure, their generation was asleep when she begat those doorways. When my affection by agitation is inflamed, I could embrace and entertain the air to cool it.
Well, that but mitigates the heat. Rather embrace and entertain and quench the fire.
Thank you so, sir. Now I assure your ear. Oh, my Lord Sebastian, how dare you approach so near the presence of your displeased father?
Under the protection of his present absence.
Be like you knew he was abroad then.
Yes, let me encounter you so. I'll persuade your means to reconcile me to his love.
Is that the way? I understand you not much for your reconcilement. Meet me at my home. I'll satisfy your suit
Within this half hour?
when you will. Lusty blood. He hath both the presence and the spirit of a man. I like the freedom of his behavior. Oh, Sebastian! He has set my blood a-boiling in my veins. Oh, Swiss art thou come. If the other fails, then thou art entertained. Lust is a spirit which whomsoever doth raise, the next man that can come to Wow! Such stones men use to raise a house upon. With these stones, I'm gonna ruin one. Seething jar.
No matter. I'm acquainted with the way. Your hand, let's easily walk.
My soul is oppressed with grief. It lies heavy at the heart. Oh, my departed daughter, ere long shall I be with thee.
There. God forbid. Now, the host of heaven forbid.
Her God, be not hurt. He is fallen into the gravel pit.
Brother! Dear brother! Go round about into the gravel pit and help my brother up. Why, what a strange unlucky night is this, is it not, my lord? Methinks that dog that howls the news of grief, that fatal screech owl often on this
Mischief indeed, my lord, your brother's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Dead be your tongues! Drug up mine eyeballs, and let envious fortune play a tennis with them. Have I lived to this? No motion, no breath. Got one more spark in the whole